Let's go, guys.
Hello, everyone. Actually, hang on. Good morning, GDQ! I am MetroidMaster, and with me, my excellent co-op partner and leader,
LRock617, and I'd just like to say da 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 da.
All right, so we are going for X-Men co-op. We are going to be trying to beat this 1 credit clear, 1 quarter for each of us, beat the game. And I believe we have our donation big war to pick my character between Nightcrawler and Colossus. So will our host give me my character?
It was a close race with $4,570. The winner was Colossus.
Y'all better get hyped.
There you go. Yes, that is exactly the energy that I would love to see during this run.
So I just want to throw out, I've been watching the bid war for the past couple of hours or so, and y'all are the real hype heroes for donating towards this. It was such a close race. We really owe it to all of you. Thank you so much for your generous donations.
All right, so with that, LRock, are we ready?
One quick thing, our couch.
Yes, our lovely couch. I almost forgot. I am so sorry.
jaekrock, just want to throw a shout out to my middle school homies that threw way too much money at this game growing up.
I'm Space Coast Gaming. I've thrown a lot of the quarters at this too, never getting out of the first level. So this is going to be real fun to watch, guys.
All right.
All right,
so
very cool. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and pop our 2 credits in.
Pop our credits in.
Go to the character select screen.
All right. Heaven or Hell, Duel 1, let's rock!
Let's rock indeed.
Let's go.
And real quick, here come the hero to save the world from destruction. They are X-Men!
Let's get hyped. I mean, how much more energy can we bring to a beat 'em up than X-Men? There's so much fun stuff going on, and to see it with the 1 credit clear here is going to be fantastic. So, right into it, we've got the Sentinels trying to ruin the day by throwing rocks. We can handle that pretty easily. So they're going to be taking care of business here.
It's really impressive is you know, you can't really hear it, but the communication between the 2 of these guys is just phenomenal. So, you know, where am I going to be? Where are you going to be? One of the biggest things that they're going to be looking out for, there's like a little bit of a pixel room where they'll be able to throw like enemies. They don't want to be in the way of each other because these enemies can actually take out the other guy.
That's right. Yeah, they can't hurt each other by doing stuff like that in close combat range, but they can throw enemies into each other.
So we're gonna do a quick thing where we take out this wave of enemies here. Go to the okay, this guy's being stubborn. Hang on. All right,
there you go.
Up top. And sing the song if you know the lyrics.
Yeah, we need more of that. Every time you see Colossus roar, go for it.
So here's Pyro.
Hey!
This is not a fast strat at all, but it's a really cool exploit. It's really fun to watch.
Hey! Come on, chat. Hey! 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 Hey!
Hey! Slower to stand up.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Man down.
Oh, man.
Dance
job,
with
guys.
Piotr.
It's a bad day to be Pyro there.
I love that so much.
All right, on to
Hopkick
stage
exploits
2.
are the best. Stage 2 is going to be a bit longer than what we've experienced. The Sentinels have a slight upgrade. They have the same health as they've had up to this point, but they do gain a new attack where they get to shoot projectiles at us, which is not super fun. Like, we actually have to deal with range attacks now. Quick use of mutant power here. Throw a tornado at the problem.
Always a good way to take care of an issue. Just throw a tornado at it.
I'm going to go down here.
So you're going to notice,
Come on, Jets.
you know,
Don't be nervous.
getting the coup de grace on the down enemies there with the finishing move there. That's the best way to kind of control the screen. And moving on.
So there's only one attack button, is that correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Well, there you go. So what's happening here is if they're just close enough, they can hit that same attack button. They'll do multiple different types of strikes. So that downwards attack is actually the same button they're using to punch the enemies.
Yeah, so we're playing this on the 2-player JP version, which is called the AAA ROM set. Not only do you get an expanded moveset, but you also see power-ups that aren't present in the United States version of this game. Second song, sing along. You love to see it. Stereo throws. Let's go. Oh, love to see that. Get off him. Leave him alone. He didn't do anything to you.
All
These Looney Tunes here.
Poor Sentinels when they're downed and just getting beat on. You love to see it, though.
Absolutely.
One more song, top then bottom. Let these guys spawn in. That's all you. All right, on to our second fight. This is Blob. We're actually going to be trading off cycles here. I'm going to take the first one because of his iframes. So we're going to do that. Take a swing. Okay, that's
I heard it out there.
That's
none
unlucky.
can escape the Blob.
Now we get to do the fun stuff.
Excuse me, sir.
Grab.
There we go. I'll take this one because of iframes.
So one thing you're going to notice here is you're going to see Storm come in with the iframes. So basically, she can come in and out. She does actually go up and down a little bit, just to kind of avoid that fight.
Moving on. This game does have a story, but most of the cutscenes are skippable, so we're going to be doing that. Magneto's been captured. Kitty's been captured. Magneto's been captured. Magneto has captured Charles Xavier. Sorry, I know my characters. Wearing one of them on my shirt for crying out loud. So the stage 3 is where the difficulty takes like a mid-tier ramp up because now we have to deal with these enemies called lizards. These guys are a menace. They only have one attack, but it's really, really good against basically everything we're doing, especially against Storm.
And the Sentinels also get an upgrade starting on this level as well. So where they were going out in 3 hits before, they now take more to clear out here.
I got him.
Yep. Okay. That, sure. They also get a new fireball. They actually have 2 ranged attacks. Now they have a rocket punch, which is really slow, and a fireball, which is crazy fast. Take that guy out there. All right, more singing. Sing along if you don't. Take care of these guys. We got stocks. We don't need to spend health. So we're fine. That's, yeah, the health's going to be yours, but either way, it's fine. Have yours.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
More lizards. Lizards are awful. They get electrocuted. So another thing to note. Unfortunate.
I should not have been there. Come here.
This is bad luck. So
there we go.
One thing we discuss a lot in this game is the use of what's called option selects, which is another fighting game term. If we're on the ground, like what I'm doing with Storm here and just electrocuting enemies, if an enemy approaches us and we're in a good spot to be able to take a hit, actually, pause 1 second. We need more singing.
Not quite enough. It's fine.
Good enough.
We got it.
There we go.
Tell you what, how about you go and do it here as well?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Gonna dive in this Looney Tune. So anyway, as I was thinking about option selects, if we're hitting enemies while they're grounded, if an enemy tries to approach us, if we're within a certain frame window where we can actually basically pull ourselves out of the grounded hits, we get to hit enemies that are approaching us. That's really, really powerful.
Sir, no, stop.
And you'll notice Colossus jumping around to really control the screen and knock enemies down, too. He's got a great jump kick to do that.
His hop kick is so active. It's active the whole way down. I've been making the joke that he basically has a stop sign on the bottom of his foot.
Come here.
Let these guys recircumvent. All right, see if I can time this correctly. I love this strat.
Top rope?
It's
off the top rope.
Headbutts.
I got, yeah. Okay.
Come here.
Good hop kick. Really good hop kick there. All right, so the health's going to be mine.
Yep.
Whoop.
Oh, hang on. Dealing with the croc. No, stop it.
I'll take care of this bozo.
Noogies for everyone.
Noogies. You gotta love the noogies.
Okay. All right.
All right, it's time to say the line, Max.
Yay! All right, and once more singing.
Up top. Both go up top. On to our boss. Here we have Wendigo. Got to make sure this guy lines up. Keep him in line,
There we go.
literally. This is actually going to be the first fight where Storm kind of just takes it on her own. Storm's excessive range is so busted in this version of the game that we can just keep bosses out by just doing stuff like this. And Colossus is going to dance in the foreground for your entertainment.
Come on, crowd, dance with Piotr. Ha! 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 Ha!
And that's the wrap.
There we go. Beautiful one to go.
LRock's got such a good control of that, the iframes that boss has. So every time that the boss pauses, there's an iframe that's associated with that. He knows to get out of the way, come right back in, and take care of business.
Could you not?
The characters also get iframes starting out levels, so you can see them, just taking care of business. Sometimes we'll be able to advance the screen a little bit more. Sometimes we'll be able to just
Could you not
bunch in on
please,
enemies.
Guys, calm down. It's just a game. All right, so here we have a buffed lizard. Lizards actually have a new attack. They still have the tail swipe, they always did, but they also have a flame breath attack that acts really well as an anti-air. I would prefer them to not do that, if I can help it.
How do we feel about a few donations right here?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's get some in. I've got $25 from Jeff Vader Jr. It
Hey!
says, X-Chicken sounds delicious. Is that like Castlevania's wall chicken? Go MetroidMaster.
This guy's still alive.
Let's go. Jeff Vader Jr. is a fellow Windjammers player and become a good friend of mine over time.
Feel free to go ahead and spend here. It's health. Actually, no, you got it anyway, though. We'll have health after this. We'll be fine. Noogies.
For everyone.
Really? How did that miss? Not that I'm complaining. Oh, sir,
right.
please.
He tried.
This is
He
the Wendy's. What are you
tried.
doing? Okay, so this guy here is going to have health. We're going to try and do some cleanup here. Swap places with me.
Thank
To
you.
get the health. There we go. Here we get another cool little fun Colossus strat. Top right. Just let him take care of this.
Just punch that bat.
Just punch him.
Speed bag. Yeah.
That's so clean.
Love that kill. Sit down, please.
Great job.
Come
guys.
here.
Ooh, getting through. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's trying to get spicy.
I
Hang
hot
on.
dogged that.
No,
That's-
you're not.
Really? Oh, dude, this dude is acting
All right,
crazy.
they're getting real
We deal with
spicy.
him.
Come here. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay, so these guys are going to funnel from the top. Enemy grouping here is important to maintain. However, it's also kind of, it has its flaws. You can only actually hit 2 enemies at a time outside of very specific attacks. So if a third enemy tries to wander their way in, they are going to have iframes. So we tried to avoid that. Got these guys showing up.
Ouch.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
I hate to get sneezed
That's
down by
fine.
these guys.
Please. No water guns allowed. Not for
These
POK.
guys can take a while to kill sometimes. If you can't finish them with a proper combo ender, they can really
There we
tank,
go.
and it's kind of
I got
gnarly.
top. No.
Oof, good lizard hit there. That was
Yeah,
huge.
fantastic.
Okay.
If you haven't picked up already, all
Get
these
outta
pink
here.
sentinels here are going to be dropping either health or mutant energy.
Oh,
That's
yeah, it's
fine.
you
Yep.
for now. I'll get the next one. Throw a tornado at the problem. Samuses are really hard enemies. I actually don't know what they're called. I just call them Samuses because they look like Samus Aran with an arm gun. Take this out. Really? Okay.
As the MetroidMaster, I'm
Mashing
like,
bad.
Samus would never do this to the X-Men. Not like that.
Don't really sit down.
Really?
Got
Rocks, please.
plenty of those on stage
go.
right now.
Yeah.
That's right.
2 rocks.
Get out of here. Hit that clown. Hit this guy. Hit this guy. Drop their
Look at
stuff
these.
on them. Okay.
Beautiful.
Cool.
A couple more power-ups here. The mutant power is going to be yours, but I would, since I'm going to take the most of the boss fight, I prefer to have the health. Go ahead and
Yep.
take that.
Oh.
Okay, it's a good dodge. All right, so
right.
here's Nimrod. He's a bit of a drama queen. Storm has really good control over the fight, but he still has a couple of gambits that he can throw away, no pun intended. Particularly this energy wave that he can throw. That thing, like I wasn't supposed to get hit by that. Didn't quite dodge it properly. Colossus is still going to dance for your entertainment, but I am sweating a little bit more this time because Nimrod's got the stutter steps and he's just generally kind of a jerk. Maybe he'll yell one more time. Soon enough.
Controlling the fight
There.
really well there.
Hey.
Here we go.
And now we have Rescued Kitty. Everybody say, hi, Kitty.
Hi, kitty.
We have Rescue Kitty Pride, who somehow could not phase through those lasers. But let's get Bond. Moving on to stage 5. This is a stage of kind of more of the same. So if we've got time for donations, now would be the time.
Absolutely. I've got $15 from Picanha and Judo. It says, Yo, MetroidMaster, we're so psyched that you finally made it into GDQ. Good luck and have fun with X-Men. P.S. Metroid next time for sure.
Couldn't move it.
Sooner or
Supposed to
later.
be able to spawn this in. There we go.
Okay, there.
It was supposed to happen initially, but I
Nice.
couldn't get a proper scroll. That was funky.
I'm sorry, I was holding
No,
the screen.
Not your fault at all. It's just stuff happens. Sometimes
Sir,
you,
can you
sometimes
go
you
over
lose
there,
a
please?
pixel and you take a damage, and that could have killed me. So no thanks.
And that's something you'll
Go
see
away.
during the run as we go along too. The scroll control of the screen as they go. Sometimes it's intentional to hold the screen in place, and sometimes it's not. But as long as one person is in the back there, it'll drag the screen and allow the other person to take care of any
I'm just
enemies
saying.
on the front.
Oh!
I'll take the health,
All yours.
especially after that. Okay. So here we have another mid-boss. This one actually being an X-Men character in the form of Emma Frost. She has two really powerful attacks I'm going to be trying to avoid, but it's going to be an iframes fight more than anything. So you saw there she stopped moving. That means she had iframes there, so if I did literally anything, she would have been able to counterattack me. There it is again. Free cycle. Hit twice, leave, in. And we're good.
Great fight.
To the
dude.
corner.
That's
Thank you.
fantastic.
Nicely done.
So here we can just stand in the corner and spam attacks on these little drones that pop in. They're not really much of a threat. Move up. Yep. Incoming! I got hit during that? Okay.
No, I don't
I
think
saw.
so.
No, I didn't
Your
take
health
damage,
dropped.
but
No damage.
somebody, I heard a hitting sound effect, so
Ow.
that was unfortunate.
That might have been me socking a bot.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to
Excuse
get hit
me.
there.
That,
All right, these guys are being an
you said
issue.
backdash.
Very aggro.
Make sure he's dead. All right.
Come on.
Finally, jeez.
There it is.
Way to be an issue.
All right.
That dude was getting paid extra, clearly. Mentioned before, Samuses are kind of gross in this game.
Samuses are very difficult. The green ones have the kind of lobbed rocket shot, and then the red ones have the straight missile shot.
And they both have really strong melee that has good anti-air capability. I would step away from that.
Yeah. Step away from that ledge, my friend.
Let them come to us. There we
So
go.
much crowd control going on in this game.
Yeah.
That's a mutant power. That's you.
Give me that.
Whee!
There he
I love
goes.
that throw so much. You just toss him like a bag of garbage with one hand. It is a flex. Bum, bum.
Caps,
These
option
guys.
Got time for one more
select,
donation?
Caps.
Another donation?
Yeah.
Sure. We've got $100 from Archon that says,
Go.
Yo, MetroidMaster. Here's a shout out from Devin and Lindsay. We are
Hey.
beyond happy and excited for you to finally get on the main stage. To watch you showcase the X-Men game we based our wedding off of is super rad.
Yo, that's awesome.
So cool.
Amazing.
Good luck
I-
on the run, and we definitely need to meet up again soon. Lots of
Absolutely.
love, dude.
Stock is all
Thank you so much. Keep those donos coming. If you got some stuff to say about the X-Men, favorite character, doesn't have to be in the game, comic
Comic
book
movie,
series,
whatever.
movie,
yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Let's hear people's X-Men stories.
let's know 'em.
Okay. Bone breakers are getting a little complicated there. It was because of that groundling. That dude would just not go away. So we got one last wave of enemies
Oh,
before our
throw
boss.
coming.
Whoa,
Oh.
that was
Throw coming.
dodged
go.
it there.
Love to see the throws. Big.
They're good as long as they're
Yeah.
not friendly fire.
Yeah, that's right.
Down. Okay. All right, on to our boss. Here we have Juggernaut with a gun because someone decided Juggernaut needed a gun. He's in his old man phase of his career. He just wielding a gun. He wants people to get off his lawn.
Getting lazy. Yep.
So this is a similar fight to what we've seen. Storm is going to lure him in for hits. I have asked Colossus to not dance during this time, though, because the Juggernaut fight, I tend to rely a lot on visual cues. And if Colossus is kicking back and forth, then I tend to miss out on those. And I need to make sure I can see what he's doing at all times. If this fight becomes unpredictable, then we have issues. See, that's a perfect example of what can happen that I don't want to have happen. One more hit might kill me. That's really scary.
You got this, LRock.
He tried.
That was scary. Yep.
Nice dodge.
Almost.
Close.
We got like one more phase here. Oh boy.
There we go.
on.
Now
Yeah.
Theo can dance. Yes. Oh, well, I'm living here.
Heart
Can
was
breathe again.
palpitating
Can
during
breathe. Breathe.
So the story at this point is we thought that was Xavier, but it turns out it was actually Mystique luring us into a trap, and it actually is a trap. This is the hardest stage in the game. It's a very short one, but it has a lot of dangerous enemies and a lot of really close confines.
A lot of tough groupings in this stage.
Really bad spacing.
Yeah.
These guys
You
just
name
like
it.
to change costumes, don't they?
Yeah, this is also another health upgrade for these Sentinels. These guys, they still die to 2 combos like the previous enemies, but if you get them on the ground, they take something like, I think, 3 times as long as the initial enemies to try to knock these guys into the pit.
Flips are also still one throw kills, so that we want to see those as much as possible.
I'm gonna wait for this turret to finish up. There's gonna be a lot of waiting this out here.
Yeah, again, this is a 1 credit clear run. We're still going pretty fast here, but obviously
safety is the priority.
Here, buddy.
Survival.
There you go.
Nice.
One more.
Yep.
I didn't want that yet, but that's okay. I'm gonna wait for this to finish so I can spawn more enemies. There we go. Still a Samus down there, which I don't love. So Colossus is gonna hold the left here, which he's very, very good at.
Oh, no.
No.
boy.
Too far down.
That
I am
bridge,
sorry.
That bridge is so scary.
Yeah, so now we see a very, very good example of that. Still in 1 CC pace.
That's right.
Dead yet? You dead yet? You dead yet?
dead
You dead
yet?
yet? I'd rather not move the screen. That way we can
Yep.
mitigate these enemies and go in.
Come on, dude. Thank you.
Okay, so turret. We'll try and deal with at another time. Nice grounded
Get the
hits.
squish there. That's nice.
So those that are unfamiliar with it, 1 CC means that these guys each have 2 lives. So it's life 1
Thank
and
you.
life
Good
0.
save.
Not beat up on my friend there.
All right, time to sing along.
And wait for it. Oh!
Snag
That
that one.
is mine. Thank you.
And one more
once
time.
Oh!
Those pyros kind of teasing a boss rush that'll come up in the next level. We won't see them in the boss rush, but they made their appearance here.
That they did. All right, some bone breakers. These enemies are really just about making sure you can track their formation. They circle. If you can hit them during their circle, they're completely vulnerable and just really can't do anything. That's unfortunate.
There we go.
Good job.
Sorry, just so we can maintain resources, I'll actually use the mutant power here. That way it spends life, but these guys down here are gonna give me a health up. Oh, I got the stock by mistake. Oh well, this is fine.
We'll be fine.
Okay, so now that the actual stage is over, here we move on to the boss fight.
I'm gonna play safe.
This boss fight's very dangerous because we have to fight 2 of these guys at once. I missed a button there. Okay.
Sorry, I had him your way.
No, that was completely my fault. You did nothing wrong. In fact, that was awesome. You challenged that guy and won. Range is obviously key here, which is unfortunately why Colossus is not great at this fight. You'd think being a 7.5 foot tall farm boy, he'd have great range, but it turns out his jab is pretty close to the chest. So hit him. Come on, Pharaoh. There we go.
Yeah, Storm has the widest range in this game with her attack by a pretty large margin. So
Then this guy's just a repeat of the first 2 enemies, but he gains a new eye laser attack that is no threat at all. The sky swipe is the real thing we're scared of. Has absurd range, hits twice. Yeah, point taken. You wanted me to stop talking, I understand.
just wanted to showcase it.
Thunk. And again. All right, there we go.
Just poke him in the thigh.
All right,
go.
good job, guys.
Just like that, we are on to the last level of the game.
Yeah.
We've got to go to the moon.
To the moon!
Because what Marvel game isn't complete without going to the moon, right?
True. And this is going to be more doing we've already done, so donations would be great right about now.
Sure thing. I've got $5 from Crunchy Lex, and they say best of luck to LRock and MetroidMaster.
I know
2
that guy.
awesome speed friends and wonderful people.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Lex.
thank you.
Oh, and a fun fact for you both. If Magneto were making a Reuben, he would say, "Welcome to Rye."
I'd eat that.
Hey.
Lex has the best Magneto puns. I think my favorite is still, if he buys toilet paper, it's welcome to ply. So shout outs to Lex.
Too good.
So we have these turrets returning from stage 2. These are actually pretty dangerous enemies because they can fire a laser at us at point blank, even if we're diving in. So
Well
kinda
done with the
requires
control
careful play.
there.
Thank you. Don't need health, but stock's all you. I'll take this. You go top, I'll go bottom.
Yep.
Bone breakers are going to formation in, and they're going to chase both of us. If we are able to get 2 to go after
Ooh,
each player,
good
we can clear them
stuff.
out quicker.
Few waves of these guys.
Sweet. Better than anticipated. Okay.
One more.
This
Here we
guy-
go.
Beautifully done, guys.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Those guys can get real squirrely.
Really? Dude comes in the room, you just fire a shot at him. Jeez. Looney Tunes.
Doing a little bit more ground control here, and we're coming up on, after this wave, I believe, the boss rush, where we'll see everyone except the living statues trotted back out here for another round with the X-Men.
Also good for one more quick donation.
Sure thing. $10 from Timmyverse that says, congrats to MetroidMaster finally achieving to be part of GDQ. Many times he's tried and now gets to take the stage. X-Men, hoip!
All right, boss rush time. So here's something that we kind of found by mistake. The bosses do all have reduced health. Storm is still the best at taking them all out. However, one issue you can run into is if you scroll to the right too far, you can actually spawn more bosses and have to fight multiples at a time, and that's incredibly dangerous. You don't want that. So what we've started doing is we'll have one player, in this case Colossus, hold the left side of the screen to make sure that it doesn't scroll. And this way we can kind of just put them against the wall and not let them be able to get away, like so. Wendigo will demonstrate. Dances for your entertainment.
Dance in place. Yep.
And for Emma in particular, this used to be one of the scariest refights because you basically have to put her against the wall in order to be able to beat her. But with the solo strat, you kind of have to manipulate her over to the left. But with being able to hold the screen, it's no longer an issue. Just do this. We're going to have a repeat of the stage 5 fight. 2 more of these and sit down. Thank you.
There, beautiful.
Nicely done.
Okay, on to our boy Nimrod. Oh my
Nimrod.
goodness.
Always looking like he's stepping on the Legos in the room.
Yeah, I made jokes that it looks like he's walking around with Kleenex boxes on his feet. He's just so clunky. Dude, really? Oh, I can
Drama
miss
So
queen,
angry.
yeah.
My goodness.
He didn't get what he wanted for Christmas. Is there a right to be upset? Let's go ahead and get another donation in.
Sure thing. I've got $20 from Unstoically Des that says, love seeing LRock play this game. Every time seems more amazing than the last. This time, he brought a friend along, and they are both killing it.
Thank you so much for your generous dono.
Thank you.
And got time for one more before we hit our end game.
Sure thing. $25 from LRock617 that says, Nightcrawler is best boy.
He is.
Is.
But Colossus goes, boo! Looking good on stocks here. We got like 7 of them. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
We're fine. There we go. Okay, yeah, that was an unfortunate shot, but we're fine. Okay, so on to Magneto. We're going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to get 2 robust knockdowns here. Then I'm going to throw a tornado at the problem, and then we're going to sing a bunch of songs.
Everybody up!
Whoa.
But
that's
it was
not
Mystique
Magneto.
all along.
Oh, wait, I got this. Alas, that was Mystique, not Magneto. It's in another place. Go, X-Men.
So,
I mean,
someone
your
on my
princess
couch,
is in another
please,
capsule, right?
please keep track of the number of shields for me. I will donate $1 for each shield.
I will match.
This one doesn't count. This is a freebie, Mags.
Yep. So Magneto's annoying. He has a lot of health.
There's one shield.
Shield's really terrible. I'll talk about that first since he insisted. So he gets to float around like this and be completely invincible, but we get a free hit after, which is nice. From here, it's going to be me just kind of making sure I can control the board. From up top, I can keep doing the 3A attack and just making sure he can't play. But when I scale him back down, I'm going to switch to 5A. So if he taunts, he can cancel with anything, but if he laughs, it's a free hit. So I had to wait that one out and figure out what he was doing. Okay, that one was actually a bit of a risk, but it paid off. Storm's just too strong at this. He also gets great quotes.
There's 2.
He didn't lame us out, though. I didn't get hit. Nobody got hit.
We haven't heard any X-Chicken taunts yet. I hope
Give it
they're coming.
time. This is a long fight.
Yep.
Come on, we need the crowd to shield with Magneto every time. I want to hear it.
So dramatic about it. All right.
I'm
lots
basically
of
here
free hit
trying to help keep control of the camera because camera control is very important in this
Yeah,
fight.
it's huge. If he's off camera, we can't really do much about it.
There's 3.
Glad I got away from that one. Da, 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 da. This song is hype, so I got to give it that.
Right.
He knew how to find a good band on the moon, so good for him. Oh, dude.
Ooh. All right, I'm moving up top.
We're getting close here.
Is very close to down, so time will be on last hit.
Gonna be ready on that.
All right,
Probably last
moving down.
cycle here. Time.
Time.
There it is.
Nice job.
Yes. Jetta.
Let's go. 27-27. That's a fantastic time.
Oh, hey, symmetry. Sweet.
Great run.
All right.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Thank you
Fantastic
so
work.
much for encouraging me to push for this. Yeah, that was X-Men. For those unaware, this was actually run on an original arcade hardware board through the Supergun, and this is my first time I've done anything like this in my number of GDQ runs, and thank you so much for accepting. Thank you everyone that donated for the characters. Hope you all got your entertainment's worth, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much, GDQ. And
thank you so much.
You guys.
GDQ, real quick, thank you so much for having me, GDQ. This has been an absolute dream come true for me.
It's his first run.
This
so
is my first GDQ run, so thank you so much for accepting this co-op run. Also, GDQ has been very important to me with donating for Prevent Cancer Foundation, Doctors Without Borders. As a 14-year and counting cancer survivor, this has been absolutely important to me. So huge shout outs to GDQ staff. Thank you so much for what you do. I do this because I do not want others to have to go through the same mess that I did. Okay, so it's very important. Shout outs to all of my friends who donated, all of my family, everyone who's been supporting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Another excellent run. Let's keep that round of applause going. Awesome. I've got $25 from Grumpy Tiger that says, this game ate a lot of my quarters as a kid, so glad to see it run at SGDQ. And folks, we're going to be taking another short break. We'll be right back after this. All right, folks. Well, welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2020. 23. My time here at the hosting desk is now unfortunately over. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be here this week reading your donations. Let's raise a record amount for charity this year. We're going to be going on over to an interview. Take it away.